This is round 15, isn't it?
I don't know. It's a lot of rounds.
I don't know. We're hitting them hard tonight.
It's these Tuesdays.
It's Tuesday. Tippling Tuesday.
I like Tuesdays at the murder table.
Tippling Tuesday tastings at the murder table.
That's a lot of teas.
That's a lot of teas. And you know what else starts with a T? Tobermory.
Oh, that's a great segue.
You like that? You like that? That was good.
You must have done this before.
Maybe. 22 times. So yes, we have, what do you got here? This is yours,
John
right?
Milroy. It's an 8-year-old. Bottled in 2017.
Mm-hmm.
Comes in at 57.2.
Oh.
From the distillery on the Isle of Mull.
Mull.
Tobermory.
Is that like Martin Mull?
From our good friends at John Milroy.
Nice.
The Berry brothers and the Whisky sisters.
Yep, they are the
They're all
importers.
involved with John Milroy.
So this thing has a lot going for it.
Mm-hmm.
We like the people that are involved. We like where it's from. We like that it starts with a T. And we also like that it's
57.2, I believe.
57.2.
57.2.
And as you like to say, the West Coast likes his whiskeys with a 5 in it.
Got to start with 5. Doesn't have a 5.
That's good. It's all good. So, okay, what else we got here now? So you said it was 2008, cask number 900162, bottle 217, wood refill butt. Natural color, unchill filtered, and by the way, it's color with a U.
Kalur.
Calor.
Kalur.
Isn't that like caloric? What
Kalauer.
do they make? Don't they make something?
What I like most about
I'm going to uncork while
Tobermory
you're
is
chatting.
we can pronounce the distillery name.
So wait, when they say, by the way, just one going back, refill butt, they mean a sherry butt?
Sherry butt.
Okay, just checking.
So this is a little bit of time in the sherry butt? The whole time in the sherry butt? Is that what they do? It's 8 years in the sherry?
Little glug, little glug, little glug, glug. Oh, God. Oh, damn it.
Spill it on the table.
I spilled it on the table, I'm sorry.
Hit the whiskey sponge. Squeeze that back
Right
into
there.
a glass.
Oh my God, that's hot. And you know, the table is clean. Sir,
Cheers.
Chenta. Whoa.
No. First you smell a little bit of heat. And then you get
No, you know
a
what?
lot of
though?
dried fruit.
I don't think it's super vapory. I didn't find it to be super vapory.
Well, I may have inhaled a little bit more.
This is very rich and flavorful smelling. I'm getting a little spiced apple, a little cinnamon. Is there like a whiff of smoke?
A little bit of smoke, or maybe it's just the wood.
Maybe.
But I got a little bit of leather and like prunes, dried plums,
There's almost like a little bit of a vinegary note.
a little balsamic. Is that
Maybe.
what
Yeah, I'm getting like a sweet vinegar note. It's very nice. It smells great. And
There's
really,
a-
again, it doesn't, given the alcohol, it doesn't.
Yeah, you don't
singe
get
my nose.
you don't have that menthol
No, it's not
vapor
as
action going.
It's not as vapory. I would expect it to have been like, oops, there goes my nose hairs, or maybe a nosebleed right away. But no, nothing. Just a lot of sweet goodness. A lot of sweet goodness. Shall we go in?
I'm going in.
Shall we go in? Whoa, easy there, fella.
I'm not doing a shot.
Okay, while it didn't burn the nose, it's definitely hot up front.
And in the middle, and towards the end,
Oh, yeah.
there's a lot of heat.
Well, we are drinking this Cask Strength.
This, at 57 2-packs of punch, I'm getting a lot of barrel char, pipe tobacco.
It has some oiliness to it.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of weight to the mouthfeel.
It's very nice.
Oh yeah, that's really very
A lot of flavor. And from the nose, it's very fruity, but maybe it might be a little sweet. There isn't a whole lot of sweetness at first. But I'm going to add a little water.
No,
See what happens.
at the start, it's really hot in the beginning. It's I guess it would be intense, like cinnamon and maybe like some chilies, like some mild serrano chilies or something like that. Yeah, some fancy.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, you have.
I may have thought it.
They can't see the look on your face, but I can see the look on your face. And let me tell you, you said you had that. You're fancy.
They can't see the eye roll.
Well, thankfully they can't hear it either, because that would be a problem. And I would say you better go to an ophthalmologist. I can hear your eyes rolling. Oh my God! Gotta lube those suckers up.
It's happened before.
WD-40. Does that work? But yeah, it starts off really hot. The middle, there's a good bit of sweetness comes through in the middle.
A little bit of water tamps down the heat. Because it brings out a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of sweetness,
Okay.
a little bit of maybe a honey note, maybe,
And a little
but
more
still
water.
maintains a lot of the heat. It doesn't dissipate, that's for sure. And the finish, it's not an overly burning finish. It's like a nice warming finish, and it's lingering. It's a nice long finish.
I put about 6 drops of water in.
Open up for you.
It does.
Yeah.
And I almost get like a little briny note.
In a better or worse way?
No, I liked it both ways.
Both ways?
But I think I got a little bit of almost like a briny note. You know, a little bit of salinity.
Some sea spray.
A little bit. And then I'm like, you know, you're going back to the tobacco and all that good stuff. I'm getting a little bit of that also. And then there's maybe a little bit of maybe anise or some kind of an herbal note at the end.
Yeah, you had more than me. I didn't like. Well, mine's all gone. Mine's all gone.
Well, we'll just have to give you a little more. It's a big bottle. This is really nice.
I really think it's not better with water, just different with water. And I think you might get a little bit more out of it adding the water.
The aftertaste, it lingers for a while. My tongue is like, ooh,
Numbing.
it's like wafting.
Anesthetized.
Yeah, it's like embers. It's like burning embers. You know, and those are the hot coals. That's when it's really
I put a
hot.
hot coal in my mouth.
No, I'm not complaining. This is very good.
Really nice. And for 8 years, it's maintained a lot of heat. Give it a little more time, maybe it rounds it out. If you had something that was 10, 12,
yeah, I would think
the
it takes
flavor's
the
a
edge
little more
off.
rounded. But at 57.2, I'm going to guess if you bottled it at that as well, it probably still maintains a fair amount of the heat. Very good.
So, you want to give it a grade or no?
Yeah, I would probably say if you're giving a letter grade, this is definitely it's an A- to me.
Yeah, I
It's
can
really
see
good.
89 to 91.
Yeah, I would say right in that wheelhouse.
This was very nice. Thank you for sharing. I really enjoyed it. Anything else?
Very nice. No, very nice. A good solid whiskey.
Cool.
Enjoyed it.
All right, folks.
Cheers.